What's good, guys? Welcome back to another breakdown. So we're gonna do a quick breakdown. Obviously, we're gonna go with US 30 first. Looking at yesterday play, right? Yesterday analysis, I explained to you guys that if price continues to reject the 38,500, right, you guys are good enough to continue buying US 30, right? That is exactly what price did yesterday. We end up bouncing off in the 38,500. The zone that I explained to you guys that will be high probability to continue buying will be around the 38,630, right? Notice how price perfectly broke above it. You can go in the minor time frame. In the minor time frame, you guys can see the price did pull back, little rejection from the miners. You got your entry could have been like around this areas over here. You guys could have caught the buys back into the upside, which would have been a perfect play. So in today's analysis, right, the only thing I'm not liking about the daily for the bearish continuation, right, is how the daily yesterday closed, right? The past couple dailies we've been rejecting off the 38,500 and pretty much just wicking and just remaining itself above it, right? The only thing that daily time frame is different is that we are pretty much under this daily higher low, right? Now this is where it's gonna get tricky, right? Because we are seeing rejection from both of these zones, the daily higher low, which is currently using as resistance, right, as a lower high, and we are seeing rejection from this lows that we have been, rejecting it off. Yesterday candle did close a very strong rejection, and we end up closing as a bullish candle, right? So looking in the 4 hour time frame, right? We did see the rejection again from here. Price did end up pulling it back up to the 38,840. We did end up seeing some rejection from here, which kind of had a bearish reaction, right? Now, in the 1 hour time frame, right, we're pretty much above this zone of support, right? We're in this area of support, which price is currently retesting after yesterday bounce, right? We pretty much put it back here, retesting back at this area of support, retesting the EMA as well. So check this out. As long as price can remain itself above the 38,730, right, this will be some good area to look for some bounce plays back into the 38,840. Same story. If price managed to break above the 38,840, then you guys are good to continue buying the market. And then my final take profit for the day, if the bullish volume continues to hold, will be back around the 3900. Now the opposite, we are seeing rejection from the daily, my bad, we are seeing rejection from this area of support, which again we're still holding as resistance, right? The only area that I will give sell an opportunity will be if simply we get the break and retest under the 38,800, right? This case is the 38,730, right? So this will be the only way that I'll look for sales. Once price does that, we do have extra confirmation, right? We have confirmation that price end up rejecting off the 4 hour resistance, and pretty much we are now creating lower lows, lower high. If we break under this area support, perfect, right? We end up breaking under the support. Price breaks under, creates the next lower high, retest the structure, retest the EMA, and then if we give all those rejection, then you guys are also good to look for sales. And then obviously the target will be back down into the 38,500. Now, one thing you guys got to keep an eye on today is that today we do have CPI news at 8:30, right? So literally in 30 minutes we do have some CPI news, which is a high impact news. So you guys got to be very, very patient, very careful to see how price reacts around these areas. We're gonna go into gold. Gold, we're finally having some couple move, right? Yesterday I explained to you guys I wouldn't be surprised if we're not seeing gold move, since again we did not have any news session, right? Now gold moves a lot with fundamental. So today we're gonna have to be very careful as well. So we're gonna still have the same exact plan as yesterday, which we're looking for sales under the 2170. This case is the 2171, right? Yeah, 2171. So we want to see price, if we're looking for sales, we want to see that price closes under like this and then give us some type of pullback, any type of minor pullback, and can confirm that price can remain itself under, right? If it can remain itself under, then I'm looking to continue sales. We have one target here, which this can be your first target. It can be at the 2161 if price continues to break under. The second target can be back down into the 2152. Now the overall analysis, like yesterday, right, I'm just waiting for deeper pullbacks into the 2075, right? This is where I'm waiting for deeper pullbacks. That's going to be for the long term, but since for now price is above this area, that's what I'm looking at for sales. Now for buys, we can possibly give buy an opportunity above this zone right over here, which will be the 21. Yeah, this will be some good zone area. So if I'm looking for buys, we're gonna see rejection first off the zones over here, which price is at the moment, right? Let me just delete this. We're gonna have to see some type of rejection from these zones over here, and then we might see some bounce plays, but I wouldn't really start looking for the buys around this area, right? Because then price can literally do something like this, pull back, and then just do something like this, and then probably switch the structure, right? I'm looking for buys above the 2177. This is the only way I'm looking for buys. If price managed to break above the 2177, which will be this zone of support, right? Simple. We break above it, come back, retest the EMA, retest support. Price can continue to hold the support. We're looking good to buy. And then obviously I'll target back into these highs, which will be the 2186. So it's pretty much it, guys. Very simple. Just be very careful since we do have CPI news at 8:30. And that's pretty much it, guys. Enjoy. See you guys in the next one. Peace out.